Hello, my amazing Aries. This is Brandy with Waite Tarot. Thank you so much for being here with us. I'm going to do a love spread for you guys today. At least that is the intention. We'll find out where the cards want to go and what they want to say to us. Please like, share, subscribe, help our channel to grow if you feel so inclined. And we appreciate each and every one of you being here. Thank you so much. Alrighty, Aries. Of course, you guys should know that, you know, if this doesn't resonate, leave it on the table. Please don't try to make a story yours that if the shoe doesn't fit. You may want to check some of your other signs, such as your moon, your rising, your north node, your Venus. All right, Aries in love, please, Spirit. Aries in love. What do we have for our Aries? This again. Cards don't want to talk to me quite yet. Oh, there we go. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay. This is the card that I will reflect back on as I go through the reading. If I happen to get myself sidetracked, I will focus more on this aspect since this is your overall. Alright, let's see what these cards have to say. Past, present, and future for our Aries, please. Aries in love. Bottom here, Ten of Swords is what I'm seeing on the bottom. I'm not even sure why I was drawn to look. So painful cycle, hopefully coming to a completion since it is a 10. Right, we've got Four of Wands, happiness, soulmate energy, 1111 if you're usually it's celebration. Some call it the pre-marriage card. Six of Cups, reminiscing about good times. That can also refer to two children being involved, past life soulmate connections, the Sun, which is happiness, of course. Let's see, we've got in present energies, we've got Ace of Wands, new passionate beginning or messages coming in. Magician, somebody is manifesting like crazy right now. And Two of Wands, a choice, a passionate decision that must be made. Usually, and in this deck, of course, it is as well. She's leaning towards one staff already. That's the path she wants to take, but the other option is still sitting there. So lots of Wands energy. That fiery, passionate energy is definitely showing. Future energy, the Devil, Queen of Swords, and the Chariot, moving forward, finding out the truth, cutting out things that don't belong with that Queen of Swords energy. The Devil, of course, can be addictions, needing to break cycles, needing to break karmic bonds, any type of negative type behaviors, especially if you're stuck in a cycle with a certain person that it's not a healthy cycle. All right, Aries, we've definitely had some happiness going on. This is somebody that you thought you were going to be in a passionate long-term relationship with, lots of memories, or again, past life type connections, if you believe in such. I'm not even seeing the ending here beyond manifesting into more. We're going to have to dive into all of this and find out what's going on. The only real, I mean, this is definitely something somebody was trying to bring into the present. Decision having to be made. The Devil, somebody whispering on your shoulder. That's what I always think when I see this one. It's the Temptation. Okay. Let's expand with this deck and go from there. Hope this finds you doing pretty well, Aries. It looks like you guys have been having a fairly good time, enjoying yourselves, hopefully. Aries in love, please. We're going to need some expansion, please, Spirit. Okay. In this past energy, we've got the Tower, the 9 of Wands in the reverse, so you let your guard down. This catastrophic upheaval happened, an accident, life circumstances, something that was very quick, unexpected, but you had let your guard down with all this happiness, most likely, wanting to go into calmer waters, and equal give and take. So maybe this was an unequal give and take type situation. 6 of Pentacles for me, depending on the deck. Like in this one, you can see that he's giving to one and not the other. Someone's doing very well. They're holding some of their pentacles back and sharing the other pentacles, but the other person over there isn't getting anything. They're still begging. Begging for time, begging for energy, begging for pentacles. Yeah, there was definitely some type of let me grab a, can I get something on the 6 of Swords, please? Tired of fighting. That wounded warrior said, forget it, I'm not going to argue anymore when that tower hit. It's just not worth it anymore. I want to go to calmer waters. Yeah, nothing else was, that must be what Spirit is trying to imply with this, since I didn't get any cards flying around. Usually if I'm off, they come at me pretty quickly. Life circumstance may have also caused that tower, may have caused this unhappiness to, unless there's an issue with the children from the 6 of Cups. This is somebody you definitely had an interest in progressing forward with. Okay, can I get something on this Ace of Wands, please? Oh, and that one went flying. Let me grab that just a second. All right. And it actually came in the reverse. And it's the 5 of Pentacles. In this deck, it says delays around money coming in from the cold. So this makes me wonder if somebody was left in the cold. I said enough is enough with that 6 of Swords. I'm going to calmer waters. I'm done with this situation. I want this passionate new beginning. I want this fire. But there's certain things that I'm just not going to deal with. Anything else for this Ace of Wands, please? Go through that one more time. And if this does involve children, that somebody's not accepting your children, if somebody gets into a relationship with someone that has children, they should accept those children and treat them as their own in a very, very good manner, in my personal opinion. Because it's your job to take care of your kids. Anything else on this Ace of Wands, please? I'm going to take that one. So, 4 of Pentacles, yeah, holding things close. Holding those pentacles close. Anything else? Okay, so you're blocking that fire energy, basically. That passionate new beginning that the part of you wants. You're saying, hold on a minute. I'm holding on close. I'm tired of being left in the cold. I've got to know what this situation includes, because that is not a pursue this passionate new beginning. This is a, you know, I'm left in the cold. I'm freezing, and have I gotten over this heartbreak, or can we sort this out, or let's see if this calmer water is going to stick, or if we're going to have just more and more tower moments. Maybe that sun, that positive energy, felt too good, and you didn't feel like you deserved it, Aries. You were scared, and that fear caused a tower moment. And put you backtracking to this Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Alright, let's see about this Magician, please. Tell me about this Magician, please. There we go. Page of Pentacles. Okay. So that's messages coming in. Solid, grounded, probably a new offer, positive beginnings. Pages are usually, you know, smaller, more immature energy. The Empress. Okay, this is saying, you know, I know who and what I am. She's growing. She's, you know, the positive influence, the nurturing, the kind, the queen of all the queens in this deck. And she knows her worth, and people come to her. Are you manifesting an Aries, Empress Aries? Are you taking on the Empress energy possibly? Because you know who and what you are? Manifesting in an Empress is what I'm feeling, though. Someone that's going to know how to treat you right and do the correct thing. In this deck, it says delays will prove necessary. That's a little bit of a different take on an Empress. And the page says a student. Well, the Magician can be considered a teacher as well as the one that brings in the, you know, manifestations. So maybe you are guiding someone, or someone has been guiding you in this case. Okay, let's look at this Two of Wands, please. Are guiding your children, remembering their worth, their value, that you have to put them on top. Because this Empress can also refer to generational passing down of knowledge. You know, like working together to build that legacy kind of thing. Nurturing, as I said, growth, potential. Two of Wands, thank you. The Chariot, once again. Chariot is fast moving, could refer to distance. It says movement of residence, journey, victory over situation or problem, balancing opposite polarities. And that's sitting on that Two of Wands. And that's the second Chariot. There's a Chariot right below there. So, anything else for this Two of Wands, please? So you know movement has to take place, Aries. You know movement has to take place at this point. You don't want to stay stagnant. Of course, you guys aren't really known for staying stagnant for too terribly long anyway. It's on to the next adventure. Well, usually, kind of. Yeah, there we go. The Two of Swords, and it's in the reverse. So knowledge, choice based on logic. I'm reading that as no communication came in enough to give you what you wanted to know to make that decision. Or that whatever this is may change your mind on which direction this Two of Swords, which path you're going to take. And there's that Hermit. I was kind of waiting on that one to pop his head up. Loneliness, unattached, soul-searching, time needed, or time alone. Yeah, trying to make a decision. trying to decide which way to go. Because of this happiness, I mean, there was towers in here, but overall, this is nostalgia, happiness. That's like soulmate energy. Sun was sitting there in your past energies. It's like, then that tower hit, and I mean, like I said, you're tired of fighting. That's the Wounded Warrior card right here. Undecided, need to take a step out of the situation, then you will see more clearly, is what it usually means in the reverse, in the upright in that deck. So that it was decided. And those steps were taken, and you got on that boat and said, forget it, I'm going to take a ride. Again, it could be a travel. Travel could be involved in this situation, or maybe this is a long-distance situation that you're having to make choices about. And that would mean the upheaval of where your children currently are. Alright, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, 4 of Pentacles. This is withdrawing of your energy from someone. And as I said, with this Magician sitting there with the Empress, it's like, okay, when I say Empress, Emperor, Queen, King, he, she, whatever, it's an energy I'm picking up on. It is not necessarily the gender of the person. And of course, if this is a cross-watcher, energies may be reversed if you're dealing with this type of situation. Just kind of put it how it fits in. But there was definitely a holy hell moment. And it felt like you were going to be giving way more than what you were expecting. And I am wondering if this is definitely involving some type of moving. Of having to relocate yourself and your family to make this continue. Okay, can I get anything on this devil, please? On the devil energy, please. Devil, please. I mean, especially if children are involved and you're having to take into consideration that aspect of, you know, what's going on with them and how things are set up. And this devil energy, please. Go. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. You're deciding whether or not you want to continue to invest in this. The Hanged Man, getting stronger in oneself after a lot of deliberating and delaying in your life. See, you're trying to decide if you want to hang on to this relationship. You're looking at it from other aspects. Trying to sort out, you know, this is what I have involved in this already. This is what I know it could be. Page of Cups. Usually that's a romantic gesture, apology. It's a page, it's messages coming in, so just texts or emails. It can be emotional message coming in, an apology. Excuse me, it says on here basic good news. If you have already left this situation behind, Aries, this is going to be the devil on your shoulder going, Aries, do you want to try this again? Does that make sense? I mean, you're already kind of off in your calmer waters. You're wanting to stop all this battling, this fighting, this turmoil. Whatever that great upheaval was. I mean, you're saving your pentacles. You're putting them back. You're like, I was already, you know, left in the cold. I'm wanting this passion, this that was there, and it's just gone. I'm bringing in all this magician type energy, this manifesting. I mean, that could be you right there showing up in the middle of your spread, Aries, bringing in your Empress, saying, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for this solid offer, this message of this solid offer coming in. That's all I'm asking for. I need to know that this is what is being offered before I do all these steps. And if that offer doesn't come in, of course it's going to put you in hermit mode. You don't have the information to make this decision. You're wanting victory. You're wanting to move forward. I mean, your paths are right there. There's two choices. And if these messages of truth don't come in, you know which direction you're going to have to go. That doesn't mean you have to like it, but you know what you're going to have to do. And that hermit will be, you know, kind of the healing energy, stepping back, regrouping, gathering your thoughts, and coming to terms with a lot of things. All right, this Queen of Swords, please, Spirit. Anything? Oh, there we go. Ace of Wands. Once again, new beginnings, birth, new ideas, creation, that passion, following your glow up. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, she is the professional, the business. She has all her ducks in a row. She's got her solid foundation. She is great at being a queen. She's very knowledgeable, very earth-based. I mean, she looks at things in a logical manner. And that's two queens sitting one on each top of each other. Anything else on this Queen of Swords? Okay, let me grab the rest of this to make sure. Anything else on this Queen of Swords, please? I thought I felt the Devil once again. Jealousy or trouble, able to break the chains that are binding you or holding you back. That's what that queen does. She doesn't play. She's like, okay, I'm logic-based. I'm going to handle this business because, oh, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, improvements underway, feeling smug or pleased. Anything else on this Queen of Swords? It's almost like giving an ultimatum to someone. It's like, I know what I'm offering. I know what I've got. I know what I'm dealing with. I know who and what I am. And, yeah, if you can't see that, then you're not worth my time and energy. I mean, you may have made me happy, but I need more than just the basic surface stuff. I need the actual pinnacle sitting there. I need the actual offer. And there's that victory. One way or the other, this is going to work the way it's supposed to, Aries, because you're still moving forward. Either the scales are kind of being balanced between like the yin and yang, or it's as I said before, distance traveling, actual, you know, on the road, relocation, victory. Victory is what I keep hearing in this, though. Anything on this Chariot, please? Ace of Cups. Yep, new beginning in love. Security, helping hand, it says. See how that cup's overflowing? The High Priestess. Highest card in the tarot deck. Very powerful, good or bad secrets to be revealed. Okay. Anything else for our Aries, please? And that's the Queen of Wands. I believe we've seen all of them but the Queen of Cups, correct? Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, all sitting in your future energies. Empress in the middle of your spread. I was going to say, I don't think we saw the Queen of Cups, that nurturing motherly figure, but that's okay. Because this Queen of Swords is going to be cutting out whatever isn't working. She's wanting the logic, the truth of the matter. She can be kind of cold and come across as calculating, but she's very logical. She takes the emotion out of all of this, and which would definitely say why the Queen of Cups wasn't sitting here. This Queen of Pentacles, with that, just tells me right there, you know who and what you are. You know what you have to offer, and if this person cannot bring forward that solid offer, you know which direction you're going. You have to. You have to take care of you and yours, Aries. Okay, any other messages for our Aries, please? Wheel of Fortune. There you go. Elevation of money, overseas trip, completion phases. So there we go with the travel again. We've had several travel cards, excuse me, calls. Maybe it's a phone call coming in. This is also a destiny card on your path card. You know, whatever this is supposed to be going on to get you where you're supposed to be. Queen of Wands, Aries, you know, putting on her positive, fiery, outspoken. Anything else for Aries, please? Passionate. All eyes are on her. So if there's very possibly, excuse me, a mother type figure that was helping you with this situation to realize, and it puts you in that hermit mode of thinking about things in a different manner. All right, Aries. I'm going to flip through here one more time, make sure there's no other message. There are no other messages. Any other messages for our Aries? Thank you. That Five of Swords is definitely looking at me, and even though that Five of Swords may give you the upper hand, it also still talks about fighting. This is usually the card where I say, was there really any winners? This one may have the upper hand, may have done better, but these may have said, you know what, it just wasn't worth the battle. It wasn't worth the fight anymore. So let's see, losses, all is not lost, as you still have 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. So it's saying grab onto that Queen of Wands energy. Remember who and what you are, Aries. And yeah, it's had you up late nights, insomnia, frustrations, fears. Again, up here, I was wondering if it was a fear that brought in that Tower. Letting go of emotions. So having to look at things from the logical perspective. There was no offer made. That solid offer was not being handed to you. And no matter what your emotions, what your heart says, you have to make sure that you're doing what you need to do. And there's that Knight of Cups. Coming in with the love offer. Needing more confidence. Knight of Cups for me usually is, you know, he's coming on in and he's, you know, here's my love cup, Aries. I'm really wanting to give you my love cup. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm working on it, and I'm gonna get there. And because he's not a King of Cups, he doesn't quite have all of it together, but he's getting there, and he has the deep feelings for you. But it is going to be a choice. I mean, you had choice cards all over. I mean, that fiery passion. Only you can make this decision, Aries. It's your life, your choice. This is saying this was meant to be going on for you to learn your lessons. It's also saying a completion of a phase, fate, destiny, that sort of thing. But be certain that even if someone is offering their heart, their cup of love, that they're offering that pinnacle that you're after. Because you need that stability. And whatever these secrets are, it's going to drive you into this, making this decision, grabbing onto that energy. And this devil and this devil just have me, I mean, it's going to be tempting. It's going to be tempting to go back into this situation and let it be all over again. And at some point you have to draw that line. You have to say, you know what, I'm done with this. We've been here, done this, again, probably. And now here we go again. I have to start putting me first. Remember this queen, the Empress. You know, you can do this, Aries. You've got this going on. A lot of feminine energy in this reading. I mean, there's definitely masculine here. Most of the masculine energy is the immature, such as the Knight, the Pages, you know. Okay. Kind of gather this together for a second. Okay, has gotten another deck, so we're going to grab a card. And again, if children are involved in this situation, you need to make sure you're taking into account how all of this will affect them. These are kind of message cards. They usually do pretty well. Can I get a message for Aries, please? Message for Aries, please. Oh, there it went flying. That Aries energy is definitely here. That move forward, fast momentum. Just a moment for me. I surrender to a power greater than me. That is your message. I was kind of questionable about using this deck at first because I was like, you know, some of these cards are just kind of, they don't make any sense unless you throw them, for me, if I put them with a reading, then they tend to make a lot more sense. If this is a control issue, you have to become more accepting. You have to allow whatever's to be to be. You cannot try to change a person. They're a separate individual. All you can do is change yourself and do what you need to do for you. So I surrender to a power greater than me. It's a very good one. Okay, Aries. Like I said, this devil energy, be aware of it in your future. Allow this queen to help take care of you. This magician, if you are manifesting in a passionate new beginning, just be aware that this person may swing back through when they start feeling that energy shift. I mean, you have decisions. It's a thing. It's a lot of choice coming up. My main thing was, when I started this off, it was like all this happiness sitting here. All this, you could see what could be, you know, the potentials, you know, this is what I was trying to bring in. Yeah, sometimes it isn't exactly what we were expecting when we bring stuff in. We have to be very clear about our manifestations and what we're wanting in life to become real into 3D. Okay. Thank you very much for staying with me, Aries. I hope you guys are doing well. Stay safe, stay happy. Until next time, bye-bye.